Hi everyone, welcome to the third installment of the meditation series here on SoulSync. My name is Jessica and I'm a life transformation coach helping others transform their lives in positive ways using simple and effective methods so that they can start moving in the direction of their dreams. So today we are going to talk about the forms and styles of meditation. So very broadly, we have two forms of meditation that all styles will fall into. I'm not going to say most, it's all. So they are either stationary or moving. And stationary, as the name suggests, we are, seated, standing, lying down. We are not physically moving our bodies. We are just being stationary and allowing ourselves to relax fully and completely in whatever posture we are currently holding. And moving meditations are where we still allow our bodies to move in some fashion to sort of integrate that inner peace, or maybe to balance that state of mental peace with really letting our bodies flow as they wish or flow as we desire while we are in that peaceful state. So I have 4 styles of meditation for you today. And the hope is that you will each find one that sounds exciting, inspires you, motivates you to try meditation, or just generally appeals to you in general as something to incorporate into your day. And they are all very effective at bringing us into a calm state. It's really just about your personal style and what you find uniquely works for you. So the first style we're going to talk about is the cliche, the style that everyone is probably imagining from pictures in yoga studios or Pinterest otherwise. It is the solo meditation. So this would be, just meditating alone, not moving. We are seated. We are just essentially being as we are, where we are, when we are, how we are, and allowing our minds to find inner calm. Now, this would be a stationary solo meditation. This is, sitting in a chair, sitting on the floor, sitting on a cushion, on the couch, lying down on the floor, lying down on your bed, on a couch, in a hammock. This is just, we are not moving our body. We are not actively engaging with the environment. We are simply allowing our bodies to be and allowing our minds to follow suit and just be and find that present moment and relax into the peace and serenity of the present moment, calming our thoughts and further deepening that awareness of being in the present. There can also be moving solo meditations. So this would be, for those who like to hike or like to shop. Now, I will give a little caveat here. Now, if you are at the mall with an intention to shop, probably won't work for you. But if you love the environment of the mall and you've gotten all your shopping done, you've taken all your bags to your car and you just want to do one extra lap around the mall because you just love the energy there, you love the smell, you love you've got the path memorized, around however many levels your mall has. A moving solo meditation is great, where you just basically allow your body to go on autopilot and walk as it will without you actively thinking about your next step, without you actively analyzing your surroundings, choosing where to turn. You sort of just like put yourself on cruise control in essence. Now, an example of how this, may have been experienced so far in your life. Now, I'm not condoning this, okay? But I think many of us have been there where we are driving and, you're on the same route that you drive every day at the same time that you drive every day. And all of a sudden you become aware that you don't remember the last 10 miles of being on the highway or wherever. That would be an example of where you are in a solo moving meditation. Your body is sort of on autopilot doing the program it already knows how to do, and your mind is not actively engaged. Now, that can be very dangerous when we are driving, right? It's just like texting. When we take our attention away from what we're doing, it becomes very dangerous. We put ourselves at risk. But that's just one example of sort of the mental state or the groove that we get into, where you know that on some level you're still aware of your surroundings because you have been driving, you're still driving, no crashes. But at the same time, there's that element of being conscious that you were not fully conscious, right? So that's a really good example. But we can do this in the shopping mall, or, outside in nature, go to a nature park, find a trail, walk up and down your road, walk around your yard. If, you live someplace that you don't necessarily feel safe walking on the road because there's a lot of traffic or there's no sidewalks, the weather is not great. You can do this literally anywhere, in your home even, just walking around your first floor. It's a really great way to allow your body to still kind of exert a little bit of energy, but let your mind relax. The second form, or style, I should say, the second style of meditation is group meditation. And there are stationary and moving group meditations that are similar, if not identical, to what we would do for solo meditation. So a stationary group meditation could be, you join a meditation group, you meet at a certain place. It can be a church, it could be a gymnasium, it could be somewhere outside, like a nature park, or if you have like historical monuments, maybe you choose to meet there. But you essentially come together and you meditate while sitting or lying down as a group, and just sort of tap into that group collective energy of relaxation, of peace, of serenity, of positive intention, unconditional positive regard for self and other. And a moving group meditation, again, very similar to solo meditation, where you agree to maybe meet at a mall that you're all familiar with, and you sort of walk as a group. Where I live, in the mornings, malls usually open. The mall itself will usually open 1 to 2 hours before these stores inside the mall open. And that is, something that allows people to come in and just kind of get their steps in for the day, be healthy, especially when it's cold outside, and there's, no other place to go outside of your home to really get a lot of distance in as far as steps for cardio, for health, for social reasons. Moving meditations as a group that meet at malls, that's just one destination, okay? It doesn't have to be like the only group you seek out. It's just one example, but they can also meet at like nature parks, to hike trails, or even just somebody's backyard. You just kind of, get together and maybe walk laps around the backyard, or you do some sort of like meditative dance. So a good point here, speaking of meditative dance, for stationary group meditation, that would be, again, where we're seated, sitting, not moving. For moving group meditation, really good examples of this, including solo moving meditation, are Tai Chi, Qigong, and yoga. Now, these, sometimes are considered like exercises, but really what they strive for, in addition to helping keep the body healthy and moving the joints, is helping to bring you back present into your body, into the present moment, and really relax into the movements. So those are really good examples of moving meditations. If you have a lot of like fitness clubs around you that offer Tai Chi, Qigong, or yoga, I would highly recommend maybe starting with those if you are someone who is very active, already works out, and maybe is looking to change up their style of working out, incorporate something new. This would be a really good bridge to transition between 5 days of your usual exercise and perhaps moving towards doing more of a stationary meditation of sorts, where you are not engaging your body. It's a really good transition or bridge or compromise even for those who love to move. Now, the next two styles are different from solo and group, although you can do them solo or in a group. With solo and group meditation in general, the aim of those was to become more present and allow your mind to relax, hold unconditional positive regard or intentions for yourself, the world, and just generally find a more peaceful state. The next two are a little different in delivery and function. And the first of those two is visualization. So this is our third style of meditation. And this is essentially where we are getting ourselves into a really good energetic flow state internally through the use of visualizations, through the use of our imagination, where we are sort of laying out a plan, or maybe not a plan, but we are essentially laying out the framework for helping ourselves get into that state. So some people cannot just jump right into stationary solo meditation and go quiet. Visualization is a great way to move towards that, where you visualize your personal inner sanctuary. So for me, an example is when I visualize, if I'm having a challenging day with quieting my mind, and I honestly just don't have the patience to keep wrestling with my mind, visualization for me looks a lot like, I will say, okay, clearly stationary solo is not working for me. I'm going to go to my inner sanctuary, to my peaceful place. And for me, what that looks like is I'm sitting in really soft, cool grass. It's sunny, and around me there is like a little stream, and I can hear the stream, I can feel the grass, I can feel the breeze, I can feel the sun shining on me. It feels nice and warm. That is what visualization looks like. So in my mind, I basically have this scene that for me is very calming, makes me feel very present, very safe, very relaxed, very healthy, very content with life, with everything, in love with life. And it's really great for overthinkers, overanalyzers, those who struggle constantly or intermittently with intrusive thoughts. You can either consciously create your own, like custom design your own idyllic place, your own oasis, or for others, this is kind of the category I fall into, when I just thought to myself, you know, I want to go to my sanctuary. That scene sort of just unfolded for me. I didn't actively kind of conjure it up. I just sort of sensed it around me. And so, you know, you can create it yourself. You can allow it to present itself to you or unfold around you. It can change over time. That's totally fine, totally acceptable, totally normal. As you evolve as a person, your oasis may evolve as well. To incorporate new elements of your experience that you discover are very relaxing and soothing for you. And now the fourth style of meditation is along the lines of visualization. However, instead of coming from within us, we generally listen to something outside of us. So this would be a guided meditation. And I have had a lot of clients experience a lot of success with guided meditations when they are not really sure if they want to do it. They don't believe in it. They're kind of like, oh, maybe it's not for me. It's too hard to quiet my mind. I can't sit still long enough. Guided meditations, again, are really great for overthinkers, overanalyzers, people who struggle with intrusive thoughts, people who have a lot of self-doubt around starting meditation, a lot of self-consciousness about doing it right. A guided meditation is low investment as far as effort on your part. You basically listen to a meditation that is being guided by someone's voice that helps you to relax. They will prompt you through relaxation. And then once you have reached that relaxed state, it will sort of prompt you through a series of visualizations that walk you through different scenes or different feelings, different sensations, different levels of allowing yourself to surrender to peace. And so many people find it very relaxing to let someone else do the driving when it comes to visualization, or, you know, becoming more relaxed, surrendering into that like no thought sort of space. So what will usually happen in a guided meditation, again, they will not only prompt you to sit, to lay down, to relax, but they'll usually sort of walk you through this little scene where it's like, once you're relaxed and you kind of achieve that state, they'll say like, notice how, you know, your hands feel. Notice the energy flowing in your body. Notice that when you look around, you know, you're in a beautiful like pearlescent white room, and everything is just sort of glowing. Notice how that feels. Now look to your right and there's a staircase. Like, it will sort of prompt you through the series of visualizations that help you sort of get out of your head for a little bit, get out of your head, relax deeper into your body, and really get into that deep relax. I mean, these can take you into very deep levels of relaxation and restoration, physically and mentally and emotionally, to just sort of give your mind a break from running the show. And at the end of the meditation, they will lead you back, you know, sort of to where you started, and bring your awareness back to, say, like your toes. They'll have you wiggle your toes to sort of come back into your body a little bit, and come out of the meditation and ease you back into everyday life. And I personally love guided meditations. I also love creating guided meditations for my clients, because I just find them very, very reassuring for people who may be having a struggle day. So if you're riding the struggle bus with meditating, it's nice to have a guided meditation or a couple on hand to choose from. You know, it's a nice way to change it up too. Even if you're very good at solo meditation, or, you know, group meditation, it's just sometimes nice to take a break from the routine, from the monotonous, and just let someone else drive for a little, right? And paint pretty pictures for us that help us relax and feel more peaceful. So just to recap, 2 forms of meditation that we have are stationary and moving. And the 4 styles of meditation within those 2 forms are solo, group, visualization, and guided meditations. So I hope that you will all choose one of these 4 styles and give it a try. Find what works for you. If the first one you try doesn't work, don't give up. Just try a different one, change it up, try and find your groove. And I would love to hear your experiences in the comments below. I really just love hearing how other people, you know, find new things when they start adventuring in life and exploring new techniques, modalities, things like meditation. It's very inspiring and uplifting and motivating for me. And, you know, it helps inspire and motivate others. And if they see that if you can do it, if you're struggling and overcome it, they can do it too. If you try something and, you know, kind of hit it out of the park in the first try and it works great, it's very motivating for other people to see that it is possible to succeed the first time around if that is what they are wanting. So don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps others find this content so that they can learn something new, deepen their practice, get little tips and tricks that can help them to start positively transforming their lives and get one step closer to living their dreams. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.